All, my name is Vaishnavi. My name is Vaishnavi Kulkarni from first standard A section. Today I am going to show about puppet show. Once upon a time in the bakery, a cat came and take a cake and start fighting. I won food because I saw first. No, I saw before you. No, me. That time, monkey came and said, don't fight. I'll make you equally. That time, monkey take your wheel and eat all of it. Eat all of it. That time, cat became sad and monkey ran away. Moral of the story is you should not fight and others will eat your cookies or the cake. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Plano B.A. I am studying in second standard. Today I am telling a story about Chicken Little and her friend. Chicken Little likes to walk in a wood. When she was walking through the forest, looking at the flowers and the trees, a fruit fell on Chicken Little's head. So she thought, oh no, the sky is falling. I must run and tell to Lion about it. So the Chicken Little started to running. On the way, she met Henny Penny. Henny Penny said, hey Chicken Little, is everything okay? No, Henny Penny, and the sky is falling. I am going to tell to Lion about it. So Henny Penny said, how do you know? Chicken Little said, it fell on my head. So Henny Penny, oh no, I will also come with you. They both started to running. On the way, they met Foxy Loxy. Foxy Loxy said, hey, where are you going? Is everything okay? So the Chicken Little said, no, the sky is falling. It fell on, so we are going to inform the lion. How do you know? It fell on the Chicken Little's head. So Chicken Little, clever Foxy Loxy asked, oh, do you know where does the lion live? Oh, they both keep quiet. And the clever frogs said, I take advantage and said, I know where does the lion lives. Follow me. So they both follow the fox. When they reached, Foxy Loxy said, wait here, I will go in and talk to Lion. And the lion, when he is ready to meet you, then I will call you. So they both wait here only. After some time, the Foxy Loxy said, come friends in. So they both go in and never came back. Moral of the story is, think before you trust someone. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is
puppet story. Story name is Lucky. Once upon a time there was a wife and husband. Husband was a woodcutter in the forest. She is a housewife. One day husband came from the forest and telling to the wife, work is so hard for me, say any shortcut to the earning money. And wife said, no shortcut to the earning money. Okay. Say any easy way to the earning money. No easy way to the earning money. Okay, what we'll do now? I'll also come with you. We both do hard work in the forest and they go to the forest. And they started doing work. And they luckily see the golden fruits and gold. And they collected the golden fruits and gold. And they happily returned to the home. Moral of the story is hard work never fails and no shortcut to the earning money. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello friends, my name is Ayad Ahmed and I am from 3rd A. And today I am going to tell you a story about a clever fox. Once a fox was walking through the forest. He was very happy. On the way, he saw a well. He looked into it and saw his image in the water. Suddenly, he fell into the well. The fox tried to jump out, but he couldn't jump. At that time, lamb came. He heard a sound from the well. He looks into it. What are you doing? Lamb said to fox. I am drinking the water. It is very sweet and tasty. The foolish lamb wanted to drink sweet and tasty water. So he jumped into the well. At once the fox jumped on the top of the lamb and jumped out of the well. Thank you, silly lamb, the fox said, walked away.
Hello, I am Nidin Krishna. Today I am going to tell a story about fox and the crow. One day, a hungry crow was looking for something to eat. He found a piece of cheese and settled on the branch of a tree to eat it. But a fox saw the crow. He was hungry too and wanted the piece of cheese for himself. So he walked up near the tree and spoke to the crow. Oh my dear crow, how beautiful you are, how glossy your feathers, how bright your eyes. Surely you have a sweet voice. Can I hear you sing a song for me? The crow felt proud on hearing this and began to caw her best. But the moment she opened her mouth, the piece of cheese fell down to the ground. The fox snapped it up and laughing said to crow, "Thank you. That was all I wanted. In exchange for your cheese, I will give you a piece of advice. Do not trust flatters." Thank you. Have a nice day.
My name is Yasuti Datta Gaundarkar. I am studying in 2nd standard. Today I am going to perform a puppet show. My story name is The Fox and the Crow. One day the crow was flying over the trees. She was hungry. She was looking for something to eat. She found a piece of cheese under a tree. How lucky I am, said Crow. She picked up the piece of cheese with her beak and flew to the top of the tree. I shall eat the piece of cheese slowly, said Crow. I have not eaten cheese for a long time. I love cheese. The fox was walking near the tree. He was too hungry. I have not eaten anything all day. I am so hungry. I hope I find something to eat, thought Fox. Fox saw Crow sitting on the tree, and he also saw the cheese. I must get that piece of cheese from Crow, but Crow is very clever. I have to make Crow drop the cheese. The clever fox made a plan. He went to the tree where was Crow sitting and said, "You look very bright and beautiful. If your voice is also sweet, you will be queen among birds. Please let me hear your voice." The silly Crow thought, "I am indeed a queen among birds. I must prove it." She opened her mouth to say, "Caw, caw," and the cheese fell down. The fox ate all of it and said, "I got what I wanted." The fox looked up at the sad Crow on the tree. "Oh no, I dropped my cheese. You have stolen my cheese." The Crow cried loudly. The fox replied, "Not at all. It was a trap that created when Crow, with your head up in the tree, you got compliments and I got yummy cheese." Moral of the story is, selfish people speak sweet words to serve their own ends.
Good morning to our teachers, students present here. Today we are here to celebrate a dance event of our school. I also want to thank our principal, vice principal and other teachers for providing us permission as well as complete creative freedom. A speech is not just a word, it's a motivation to all the students performing today. I hope all of you get ready for the first performance of this event. I'd like to say to everybody to enjoy every moment of the performance. I also wish the best for the performers. Now, I'd like our principal and vice principal to light the candle. Ballet dance. Ballet dance is an allied form of dance with precise flowing acrobatic moves. You might be wondering what makes a ballet routine different from other forms of dance. Dancing in pointe shoes is probably the highlight of any ballet, with a box or reinforced area to the shoe. Contemporary ballet is an offshoot of a former classical ballet. Ballet dancing requires much foot muscle movement and suspension on the toes. Ballet dancers need sufficient strength in their feet, ankle, leg, knee, abdomen, and strong technical skills to be able to convey the story and the plot through actions. Facial recognitions needs to be adopted by the performer. Dance is the hidden language of the soul. A solo dance is danced by an individual dancing alone. Any solo dancers are usually the best dancers in the group or dance group. Most solo dancers start about 6 or 7 years of dance or sooner. Most soloists are company kids of their dance group. They are usually in more than one dance. Dance is a way of expression. Now lastly, I'd like to thank all our teachers and students who participated and are present here. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to one and all. I myself, Surupika, am from 9th B host for the morning. Dance performance acquires enormous energy, the gathering of people, and it's a universal abundant. But before the launch, we have a traditional and auspicious lamp lighting ceremony as a tribute to Mother Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. Today, our senior students competitors are going to rock us together, hours and hours of hard work. In silence is now turning into a successful story through your claps. To watch this dance is like to hear the sound of our heart. With this fantastic performance, we come to the end of our senior students competitors. Some wonderful things in our world cannot be touched on even the one word thank you. I consider it as a great privilege for the purpose of vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have witnessed this show as a successful event. Once again, thank you.
Good morning to one and all. On this pleasant occasion, I myself, Akshay Ramachandran, studying in Shantiniketan Trust School of Grade 8, is here to give a declamation on the topic, My Vision of India. My Vision of India. This famous quote was given by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir. It was an inspirational speech that he had given in Hyderabad. He says that he has 3 visions for India. In 3,000 years of our history, people from all over the world have come, invaded us, captured our lands, conquered our minds. From Alexander, the British, the Dutch, the French, the Portuguese, the Mughals, the Turks, all have come and looted us and took over what was ours. Yet we have not done this to any other nation. We have not conquered we have not conquered anyone. We have not grabbed their land, their culture, their history, and tried to enforce our way of life on them. Why? Because we respect the freedom of others. That is why Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir says that his first vision is of freedom of India, and he says that India got its first vision in the year 1857 when we Indians started the War of Independence, and it is the freedom that we must protect and nurture, and we must build it on. If we are not free, no one would have respected us. That is why Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir says that his first vision is of freedom. Then he says about the second vision according to him for India, that is India's development. For the past 50 years, we have been a developing nation, and it is time to see we ourselves as a developed nation. India is considered as a young developing nation all over the world, and we are also among the top 5 nations in the world in terms of GDP. We have 10% growth rate in most areas. Our poverty levels are failing, and achievements are being globally recognized today. Yet we lack self-confidence and self-reliance as to get assured. Then he says that his third vision for India is to stand up to the world, because he believes that unless India stand up to the world, no one will respect us. Only strength respects strength. We must be strong not only in the military power but also in economic power. We Indians must try our level best to increase the development of India. As a citizen, we must be more attracted towards the national things. Why we must be obsessed with the foreign things? We want foreign TVs, we want foreign shirts, we want everything in foreign things imported. We don't realize that through this our self-respect will get lost, and only self-respect will be with self-reliance. Then he also shares an experience when he was in Hyderabad. He says that a 14-year-old, when he asked what is your ambition, this child says, I want to live in developed India. So we citizens must work hard for making this India's development in a better way. And we must take this India towards a way where the India is the topmost country with developing cities and places. By this, I conclude that as citizen, we must be proud of India, and we must also make our way of life in such a way that we can even follow the 3 visions that was given by the inspiring picture, that is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir. Thank you.
Good morning to one and all. My name is Ganeshi. I am studying in 8th standard. In today's declamation speech, I am going to speak about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, where he delivered his one of the best speech at Indian Institute of Technology, Hyderabad, where he outlined his vision for India. The speech delivered by him is, why is the media here so negative? Why are we in India so embarrassed to recognize our own strengths, our achievements? We are such a great nation. We have amazing success stories, but we refuse them to acknowledge them. Why? We are first in milk production. We are number 1 in remote sensing satellite. We are second largest producer of wheat. We are second largest producer of rice. Look at Dr. Sudarshan. He has transferred the tribal village into self-sustaining and self-driving unit. There are millions of such achievements, but our media is obsessed in the bad news and failures and disasters. You say our government is inefficient. You say our laws are too old. You say and say. What do you do about it? Ask what has to be done to make India what America and other Western countries are today. Thank you.
I am Steffi from Shantiniketan Trust School from 8th C. Today I am going to represent Mark Antony from a very famous play of Julius Caesar. So there it goes. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do less, after them the good is often told with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus had told you Caesar was an ambitious. If it was so, it was the grievous fault, and previously had Caesar answered. It here on the lever Brutus, and the rest for Brutus is an honorable man. So are they all honorable men? Can I speak in Caesar's wonder? He was my friend faithfully, and just to me, but Brutus, he was ambitious. And Brutus is an honorable man. He had brought many captures to home to Rome, whose dancer did the general coffer. Fell. This was Caesar's seat. Ambition? You all let's see that on the looper I thrice presented him a kindly ground, which did thrice refuge. Was this an ambition? Yet Brutus said, he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. You all did love him once, not without the cause. Then what cause withholds you to mourn for him? Judgment then art fell to brute is beast, and men have lost their reasons to live there. With me, my heart reason is coffin. There with Caesar I pause must, till in come back in me. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our whole group, I am very happy to thank Fred of giving this speech on the event of Literary Fest to us this morning. I thank you all.